Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about some small creatures, and these are Mycoplasma, viruses, Viroids, Prions and Lichens. Okay, so let's get started, and if you are new to my channel, just go and subscribe it and like and share as well. Okay, so let's get started now. Our first is Mycoplasma. Okay, very bad underlining I'm doing, right? Good. Hope you guys manage with it. So Mycoplasma. So Mycoplasma is the smallest living organism. Okay, but you're going to ask me that smallest living organism is bacteria, right? But let me add one more character and you're going to understand why I'm saying this, the smallest living organism. There are two type of question one can ask. What is the smallest living organism? That is bacteria. Okay, what is the smallest living organism having cell wall? Is bacteria. What is the smallest living organism without cell wall? Is Mycoplasma. This is the Mycoplasma. Okay, so I'm going to add here is smallest living organism without cell wall. Okay, another feature of this Mycoplasma is most of them are pathogenic. Okay, they are disease causing. So most of them are pathogenic. Okay, and it is also known as PPLO, that is pleuro pneumonia like organism. Okay, pleuropneumonia like organism. This is the PPLO means. Okay, moving towards the next, that is viruses. Most interesting one. And out of these five, only Mycoplasma is the only creature living organism which get placed in some kingdom, and it is placed in Monera. Okay, let me write it down now. It is placed in Kingdom-Monera. Okay, now okay, let me change the color so that I can or you can differentiate what is. Okay, let me use this. Okay, so viruses, they are considered as living organisms, but they do not have any cellular organization. So because of that, they are non-cellular organisms. They are called as non-cellular organisms. They do not have any cellular organization. Okay, so they are non-cellular organism. Okay, clear? They do not have any cellular organization. And in this, the most important is they are having, their structure is having, they have a capsule and genetic material. Okay, so capsule, this is made up of protein. Okay, this is made up of protein and it is known as capsule capsomeres. Okay, made up of protein and known as capsomeres. Clear? So let me get it arranged, and this protein is arranged in two types. Okay, arranged in two types, 1 and 2. Number 1 is helical arrangement. Okay, it's something like this. It is arranged in this manner. Okay, something like that, arranged in this helical manner. Okay, and inside it there is the genetic material. Okay, and the other one is polyhedral structure. Polyhedral structure. Polyhedral structure is something like this. Okay, they are having a head type structure, and here is the arrangement of the proteins. Okay, so something here. Okay, so this is the polyhedral structure. Protein are arranged in two types, that is helical and polyhedral structure. Now the genetic material. Genetic material is of two types here. Two types. One is RNA or another one is DNA. The viruses can be of two types, that is those having RNA and those having DNA. Those viruses having RNA are also known as retroviruses. Okay, these are known as retrovirus or retroviruses. Clear? In the RNA, we have seen a central dogma. Not in RNA, but we have seen the central dogma. Okay, so let me explain with this color. So central dogma has DNA, which is get transcribed into mRNA and then the protein. Okay, this is the central dogma. But in RNA virus, okay, in RNA virus, in this, the RNA is already present, so it gets converted into DNA and then it is converted into mRNA and then protein. This is the procedure that is being followed in RNA viruses, okay, retroviruses. So for this, the procedure that is included here is DNA to mRNA procedure is known as transcription. Okay, and if it is known as transcription, so the reverse process is known as reverse transcription. Okay, reverse transcription, and the enzyme in reverse transcription is used. The enzyme that is used in this reverse transcription process includes or named as this enzyme is known as reverse transcriptase. Where there is a suffix of cryptase, it mostly a enzyme we are denoting. Okay, so reverse transcriptase, and this is how the protein is being formed here. Okay, now let me clear this so I can move towards the others. Now some important points relating to virus only. So the plant viruses generally has single-stranded RNA, or all has single-stranded RNA, whereas in animal viruses they are single-stranded DNA or double-stranded DNA. Okay, they are composed of this genetic material in plants and animal viruses. Now, the term virus is derived from venom, which is mean poison. Okay, and this is given by Pasteur. Okay, the term virus is derived from the word venom. Okay, and this is given by whom? Pasteur. Okay, he gave this term. Now, another scientist named Ivanovsky, who identified some microbes from tobacco mosaic infected plant, which we are nowadays we term it as a TM infected plants. Okay, tobacco mosaic infected plants. Later, this microbes are when these microbes are studied, he found that they are smaller than bacteria, but they do not have a cellular structure. Okay, after that, Bigernick isolated the fluid from tobacco mosaic infected plant. Okay, and after that he poured or he injected this fluid in the healthy plant. And what is the result of this? All the plants get infected. They get infected with tobacco mosaic virus, TMV. Okay, infected with TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. Okay, so this is the contribution of scientists, okay, to identify the virus. And after that, Stanley crystallized the virus to study them more. Okay, this is about a brief important points about the virus, and among them the most important I'm going to write now. Okay, these viruses are obligate parasites. They are obligate. They do not have any other nature, or say they do not have any other way to survive. Okay, being parasite, they can survive only. So they survive only in a host. Okay, and there they reproduce to increase their number. Okay, so this is the most important by their obligate parasites. Okay, clear? I hope viruses is clear here. Now moving towards the next third one, that is Viroids. Viroids. Okay, viroids are naked genetic material. Okay, who isolated them? Diner. Okay, Diner isolated single stranded RNA which is circular, and this RNA, or say the genetic material of viroid, are disease causing. What Diner isolated when Diner isolated single stranded RNA that is circular in nature, okay, he found that this is responsible for causing tumor in potatoes. Okay, in potatoes. They are responsible for causing tumors in potatoes. Okay. Now the next, that is the fourth one, and this is the Prions. Okay. Prions are what? They are nothing but just the protein structure. Let me rub this now to write it clearly. They are protein structures, and these protein structures are disease causing. Okay. Virus is what? It's a combination of protein and genetic material. Okay, but do not have a cellular organization. Viroids are what? They are naked genetic material. Means the genetic material is infectious, or say they are disease causing. Prions are what? They are the protein structure that are disease causing. Okay, clear? I hope up to here is clear. Now coming the fifth one. Let me clear this now. We'll get the full screen. Fifth, that is lichens. Lichens, we generally say that they are the association of algae and fungus. Okay, and this association is symbiotic association. Symbiotic association of algae and fungus. Okay, this algae is Phycomycetes and fungus is Mycoplasma. Algae is photosynthetic, not say photosynthetic, we can use the general term, that is this synthesis or synthesize, mostly photosynthetic, but let us write it as synthesize the food. What fungus do? It absorbs the food from algae and in turns protect it. Okay, they show what association? Symbiotic association. Okay, this relationship is symbiotic relationship. Clear? I hope up to here is clear. So if you have any doubt, write it in the comment section, and do subscribe, share and like the video, and stay safe. Thank you. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you very much. Stay safe.